Hi everybody, evening. Hope you're having a nice day. Had a nice evening as well. Finished having your dinner. It's now about 8 o'clock. So I thought I'd do it a little bit later than normal to try and catch a few more people than I normally do. Just wanted really to jump on live quickly just to let you know that the workshop for self-doubt to self-belief is running on the 3rd of April. So just a couple of weeks to go. At the moment I've got some places free left on the early bird ticket, which is £29. So that's a saving of £20, and then the early bird ticket will go up to a standard ticket price of £49. So for anyone who is still considering a place or looking to join me on the workshop, then please try and get your ticket as soon as possible, because it is only going to be £29 for a short period of time. So just a couple of things really was to think about is whether or not this workshop's for you. So the workshop is aimed for people really where if you find that you take other people's opinions really seriously and you feel like you don't do things because other people tell you you're not good enough or that you shouldn't do it. If you're a parent and you judge your ability as a mum or a dad based on what other people are saying and what your friends tell you and things like that. If you're in a job and there's promotions that you would like to go for but you constantly doubt yourself and wonder whether or not you could do the job, and there's no reason to doubt yourself. Maybe you're already doing the job, maybe you are really good at what you do. There's just that niggly feeling inside you that constantly makes you feel that whether or not you could do it or whether you should do it. Self-doubt is something that really comes from within, and one of the things we cover in the workshop is kind of how to work out where that self-doubt has started and what made it start, and to get rid of it, to kind of clear out those roots, if you like, that have been creating the self-doubt. And then what we look to do is start to build you up in self-belief. So the first couple of days is going to be about clearing self-doubt and getting rid of that horrible feeling of kind of feeling like you can't do something or you shouldn't do something and missing out on opportunities because of it. There's nothing worse than seeing somebody do something and think, I could have done that and I wish I'd gone for it. I wish I'd tried, because now I see them doing it, I know I could have done it. So it's that horrible kind of feeling where you could do something and you just don't let yourself. You're too frightened of failing, or because somebody else has once told you shouldn't do it or you couldn't do it. I remember friends of mine kind of having people say to them they should never be a parent, and that's an awful thing to say to people. And actually now they've got children, they're really good parents. They're a good mum or a good dad, and there was no reason why they shouldn't be a parent, or they weren't going to make anything of themselves when they grew up and left school, and they've got fantastic jobs now, and I'm really proud of what they're doing. That's what self-doubt is. It's that horrible feeling that you get when somebody else has told you can't do something, and it's not fair, it's not nice. It's also it's when you try to do something and you want to do something new and you stop. So it's where you are about to embark on a new relationship and you start to think that either you're not worthy of that relationship or you shouldn't have it, and you don't deserve it, and so you self-sabotage the relationship. You break up with that person before it becomes too serious, just because you don't feel that you're worth that kind of relationship, or you put yourself in a position where you deliberately fail yourself to prove that you can't do something, and there is a lot of that about. So that's another thing that we will be covering in the workshop. And then what I want to do is start really building people up with their self-belief, giving you the tools and the techniques that you need to be able to go forward and really make a change. Not just, you know, read a self-help book and read page 5 and page 12 and, you know, remember some nice phrases and that's it, but really help you to find the tools and the techniques that you need to change that self-doubt and turn it into self-belief and keep it there so that you can continue to use it, so that you use it more than just once, so that you are always using it. And most importantly, you can start to use it with those around you. It's a tool that you can use with your children. It's something that you can get your kids involved in as well, or friends. If you've got a friend that, you know, is constantly doubting themselves, you know, you can share these tips and things as well, because they're not difficult. They're going to be things that you can easily use on a day-to-day basis, and you know, you haven't got to get out of your chair and jump around or anything weird. Just giving you some tools and some tips that you can use to help yourself to keep it maintained and to keep going with it and keep pushing forward with it and keep believing in yourself. So I just really wanted to remind you that the workshop's going on, and also to remind you of the prices, and to let you know that you can either comment here and I'll book you a place and send you a PayPal invoice, or if you go onto my website, which is www.avalanchecoaching.co.uk, if you go to upcoming events, there's a little section there that says self-doubt to self-belief, and if you click on that, you can book your tickets, and you can also pay for your tickets by PayPal online too. So let me know if you want a place. Let me know if you've got any questions or any queries. If you want a place but you're not quite sure what it involves, or you're not quite sure what it's going to be all about, just give me a call. Don't just not do it. You know, don't doubt yourself. Just drop me a line, drop me a text, drop me an email, drop me a Facebook message. You know, get in touch with me. We can talk around what the workshop's going to involve and how it's going to help you. So it's a 5-day workshop. It's all online, so you can do it at your own pace. So people that are working evenings, or those of you in a different time zone, that's all fine, because you'll get an email nice and early mornings in your email box waiting for you when you get up, which will be a copy of the workbook for that day. There'll be Facebook Lives, which will be throughout the day at different points and different times. They'll all be saved, so you can watch them back on replays as well, and they'll be loaded onto YouTube, so you can watch them whenever you want to. And there'll be general posts on Facebook as well that you can follow. There'll be a separate group set up just specifically for those people that are doing the workshop, so you can post at any time, any query you've got, any question you've got, anything about the workbook that you're working through, or anything that you just want to talk about, and I will be on hand to go through it with you and support you. You can give me a call, we can talk it through as well, it's not a problem. And then that group will be left open for another 5 days after the workshop. So once the workshop's finished, anybody that is catching up or has a few other little bits and bobs left to do, they can still do it, and you can do it on those within those 5 days afterwards, and still have access to the group and all the support from the other people in the group, as well as myself, and you know, just keep ticking it over. So if you're taking a little bit longer to do it, or if you're not quite sure, then you know you've got some extra time. If you haven't done day 1, that's fine, you can come back to it, you can finish it off. If by day 3 there's something you're not sure about, or you're not well, or you know something happens with the children or work and you get delayed, that's fine, you can catch up, it's not a problem. And it's a self workbook, so you work through it at your pace, at your speed, and how you want to do it. A lot of the stuff I've put in the workbook is all self-reliant, so you can do as little or as much as you want to do in it. So don't think that it's a workshop where you've got to leave the house or take 5 days off work or something like that. It's not like that. It's a working through at your own pace online with me, supporting you. So you've got my support, which is 12 years of coaching experience. You've got an online community group set up of people like you that also are looking for help, that you can share ideas with, and you can support each other as well. You'll have one-to-one coaching availability. You're going to have workbooks to work through. There'll be daily videos, there'll be daily posts. So it really is a lot of support in there for you. Now, if you're not in my group, that's not a problem. You don't have to be in the group. Hi Maria, how are you? So you don't have to be in the group. You can be on the page, or even if it's just a friend of yours or someone you know that needs a little bit of extra help or a little bit of extra support with their doubt, and you really know that they need to start believing in themselves, then give them the link. I'll post a copy of the link in the comments here when I finished in the live for you, so you can share it and copy it. But yeah, just because you're not on the group doesn't matter. This is open to everybody. You can log on through the website, log on to my page, log on to my group. It's not a problem. However's easiest for you. And if you want to have a chat, then just give me a call or drop me a text. So I'd really love as many people on this as possible. Really get the support out there. I know this can help you. I know the workbooks are going to be supportive. Put a lot of time into it, and I really know that those of you that are self-doubting really need to start believing in yourself. I know this can help. So please sign up, give me a call, let me know if you want any questions or queries answered, and I can go through it with you. But like I said, feel free to share it with friends or family or anybody else that you know that might need a little bit of self-belief, because you know they're entitled to it too. Anyway, that's all I wanted to let you know. Quickly jump on, say hi. Anyway, take care everybody, have a lovely evening, see you soon, bye.